Hello everybody. As some of you know, we recently published a video about how to smoke Cornish game hens. And as always, we were hoping to get some comments and some questions. But what we didn't expect was the number one question to be, exactly what the hell is a Cornish game hen? Is it just a baby chicken? Well, yes and no. And does it have to be a hen? No, they use roosters and hens. And is it some kind of game bird? Well, yes and no. And that depends on your definition of game. So as you can see, it all sounds a bit confusing, but it's really not as complicated as it seems. And if you all hang around for just a little bit, we'll see if we can clear up a few things for you about Rock Cornish Game Hens.
Welcome to Smokin' Ass Barbecue.
So what exactly is a Rock Cornish Game Hen? The most commonly used definition is a young chicken, usually 4 to 6 weeks old and weighing 1 to 2 pounds dressed. It's known for its tender, flavorful meat, as well as its small single portion size. Originally, it was a cross between a Plymouth Rock hen and a Cornish rooster, and most breeders now use the white variation of both. The USDA's classification reads as follows. A Rock Cornish Game Hen, or Cornish Game Hen, is a young, immature chicken of either sex that is processed at a young age, usually 4 to 6 weeks, weighing not more than 2 pounds, ready to cook weight, which was prepared from a Cornish chicken or the progeny of a Cornish chicken crossed with another breed of chicken. As you can see, the USDA's definition of a Cornish game hen is somewhat vague and leaves a lot of room for breeders, processors, and marketers to cut corners and sell birds not exactly conforming to the true Rock Cornish hen breed. This has led to a great deal of confusion for the consumer. According to the USDA definition, the Rock Cornish Game Hen can be a Cornish breed or any mix or ancestry of a Cornish breed and crossed with any other breed of chicken, not specifically a Plymouth Rock breed. This part of their description is probably the most misleading for the consumer. Cornish game hens and Rock Cornish game hens are not the same. While a Cornish game hen can be of any breed mixed with a Cornish breed, the Rock Cornish game hen specifies 2 distinct breeds used, the Plymouth Rock and the Cornish. This statement by the USDA has allowed sellers to label their products as Rock Cornish hens when in fact they could be of any breed or mix. From the best information available, the development of the Rock Cornish game hen through crossbreeding primarily occurred in the mid-1950s. Accounts credit T. Mikowski, who raised game birds on her Connecticut farm, which was completely wiped out in a 1949 fire. She then began crossbreeding chickens. Her work and that of her husband Jacques in the mid-1950s is key to the development of the Rock Cornish game hen. The crossbreeding involved the White Cornish breed and the White Plymouth Rock breed, among a few others. Okay, let's take a look at the 2 parents themselves so we can get a better idea of why these breeds were originally chosen and how they influence the quality of the breed as well as the name. Let's start with the White Cornish rooster. First of all, they offer exceptional meat production. Developed in Cornwall, England in the 19th century, the Cornish chicken is bred specifically for its meat qualities, not egg production. The Cornish breed is renowned for its heavily muscled body and high proportion of white meat, and this contributes significantly to the Rock Cornish hen's meaty build. Cornish chickens are known for their rapid growth, a trait that is passed on to the Rock Cornish hybrid as well. This allows for efficient and rapid meat production. Since the birds are harvested at a very young age, this is an extremely important trait. So if the high proportion of meat and rapid growth are so important, why not just use both parents from the Cornish breed? Well, the short answer is the Cornish hens are terrible mothers. They're not good brooders or good layers. And you can't have an efficient mass production of baby chickens without hatching eggs. On the other hand, the white Plymouth Rock hen is an excellent brooder and layer. They're also generally adaptable to various environments, contributing to the hybrid Rock Cornish hen's ability to thrive in different regions of the world and in various climates. And while not as heavily muscled as the Cornish, Plymouth Rock still contribute to the overall meat quality of the Rock Cornish hen. So the bottom line is, by using these two specific parent breeds, poultry farmers were able to achieve the best combination of desirable characteristics from both parents. A high production of offspring with heavily muscled white meat and rapid growth so it can be harvested at an early age. The perfect mix. Now there's still just one thing missing. What does game have to do with anything if it's not a game bird but a chicken? Well, there's actually two different stories behind that. One is that when the Mikowskis started selling their new hybrid breed, they added in game to the name since their farm had previously been well known as a game bird farm. The other story comes from the fact that originally the Cornish chicken breed was called the Indian game chicken, which was very popular in America. However, despite the name Indian game, the breed actually originated in Cornwall, England, not India. This caused a lot of confusion and led people to believe the breed was from India. And in addition to that, the term game in poultry breeding is often associated with cockfighting, a practice that was becoming increasingly unpopular at the time. Breeders and marketers felt that this association was hurting the breed's reputation and popularity, as it implied that chickens were primarily for fighting rather than for their meat qualities. So to clear up the confusion about its origin and distance it from the negative connotations of game, the breed was renamed to Cornish, reflecting its true place of origin. But the word game had been used with the breed of chicken for so long, it never got completely removed and remained entwined within the Rock Cornish hen's name. And while both stories are plausible, we'll never know for sure which story is true, or if maybe both lend some credibility to the truth. But we can be sure of one thing: the Rock Cornish Game Hen is not a game bird. Regardless of the various stories and descriptions, what truly sets the Rock Cornish Game Hen apart are its amazing characteristics: its broad breast, short legs, compact body, and white tender meat. And they're suitable for a variety of cooking methods, including grilling, baking, and of course my favorite, smoking. And their size makes them perfect for plating up whole as an individual serving. From a simple weeknight meal to an elegant dinner party, the Cornish Game Hen is always a great choice. And there you have it. Everything you always want to know about Cornish game hens, but were afraid to ask. So I hope this cleared up a few things for you, and I hope you'll pick up a couple of these and give them a try, because I guarantee you'll like them.
Thanks for stopping by. See y'all soon.